Hey Ryan, hey the real me too. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. How's everything going? Oh shit. Welcome, welcome everyone. Come on in and say hello, please, and thank you. Hey, cool gamer, how you doing? Yes, please hit that like button. Thank you, the real me too. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Navy Vet, how are you? Life with mommy, how you doing? Whistle down. Hi, how are you? Queen. How are you? How is everyone? Thank you coming in. Thanks. Just I'm trying for some people to come in. We still gotta talk, Queen. Wow. Maybe that did you take your med? Okay, no problem. No worries, Queen. Be careful driving. Dag, what time is it where you are? Oh well, you know what? Yeah, you're okay. I'm on a different time zone than you, Navy Vet. I keep forgetting that. Keep forgetting that. Yeah, I just remembered. As soon as I looked at my time, I was like, "Oh shit, she's an hour behind." My bad. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to say that. So you got about 20 more minutes. Yep, got it. Thank you so much, Queen. It means a lot. It really does. It really does. I mean, it must have been a long night for some people to have to go live for damn near 6 hours to talk about my lives. I mean, so it must have been a long night for them. It wasn't that long for me. I'll tell you that one. Rainy on the web, how are you? Nice to see you. Sandra, hello, welcome, welcome. How was your day? Welcome to my good old boring channel. That's what they say, right? So far today, I was told that, again, my channel's boring, but the same answer. Don't watch me then. I was told that YouTube is just not meant for me. Well, I like to say that you, out of all people, don't know me, so maybe YouTube's not meant for you if you're still fixated on shit that happened 5 freaking years ago. But my mistake, my mistake. I came on here thinking that you're never boring. Well, thank you. Maybe I don't sit here and bash and talk about others, the same people over and over again, um, and have a hate channel. So maybe it might be a little different than yours, but it's not. It's definitely not boring. Sonia, how are you? Rhonda, nice to see you. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. Wait, what? Who are these crazy people? Well, barn, barnyard, and makeup monster did some lives about me today. One was for about damn near 6 hours, and the other one I'm not sure, but you know, she says that she doesn't dislike me, but you talk about me and you try to go to Twitter to get my channel taken down. It's all because I like support Marissa. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. Let me text Marissa, see if she wants to come up. Because that's all it's about. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's because I don't sit there and stream people that I dislike live and go at them every damn day. Have something to say about it doesn't mean that my channel's boring. It's just different. I'm trying to go a different route. Thank you so much, Serena. I appreciate that. Thank you. Really means a lot. Thank you. That really does mean a lot. The bullying, it does. It needs to stop. It really does. Yeah, I'm learning my lesson. I'm learning the ropes of YouTube, and it wasn't like I. It wasn't that I cared. I'm not worried. First of all, Barnyard, she's been coming at me since day one, like day one, and everything she comes at me for has something to do with Molly Golightly. That's no reason to dislike someone because they're associated with somebody else. You're constantly going at me over this woman that doesn't even think about you. Well, I did ask Marissa if she wanted to come up to address it, and she said, I'd rather be sitting here watching the World of Warriors movie than to talk about MM. Okay, we get it. Yeah, World of the Warriors or something. Yeah, okay. Okay, Ryan. They do, and you know what I took notice though, and I really appreciate every single one of them. A lot of people have been reaching out to me, letting me know that they support me and what I stand for and what my truth is. And I'm really appreciating that. I'm seeing meeting a lot of different people coming in and saying nice things about it. And I would do it for anyone. I just feel that you don't like somebody. I mean, you can only talk about them so much until it gets old. I mean, it's been years, and it's still the same stuff over and over and over again. And people are going to get at their breaking points, and it's just not going to be pretty. And what are you supposed to keep doing too? Like, you discuss something that someone says, then they respond to you, and then you respond to back, and then they respond back to you, and then you respond back to them. I'm not going to keep doing that back and forth. I ain't got time for that. And I ain't going to be on no live for 6 damn hours going over it either because, I mean, shit. I didn't even, I have a full time job and I didn't even work 6 hours today. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you. Welcome. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you. That's all I can do is do me. That's it. That's all I can do is do me. And I don't, you know, it's not that they're hurting my feelings by saying certain things. It's the fact that they're saying them and they don't even know me. That's what's getting to me. And yesterday, was it yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday when Marissa was on panel talking. I was a little quiet, yeah. I was just taking in and taking back of everything she was saying and telling me about this person. I honestly didn't know who she was, and I don't care to know who she is. In fact, I want to stay far as way away from her because it's a little creepy, very creepy. I don't get good vibes at all, so I just want to stay away from that one. But then you got the people in the chat thinking that they know everything, and I was I took a glimpse into a chat last night, and I was cloned. I was cloned. Somebody took the time out of their day that they don't get back to go into my other social media accounts to get a picture, to go back into YouTube account, make a whole different account using my name and picture, and then going in people's chat and talking. I mean, that's just too much wasteful time. Julie, it takes time to build a channel and you just started. These are yeah, and they've been and that's what they're not realizing. I'm new. I don't know all you people. I don't know things that you went through, who you're friends with, who you weren't, who you became friends with again, who you dislike again, who you like. I I don't know nothing about these people. Nothing. Other than they constantly talk about Molly. That's it. That's what I know them as. They know me as friends with Molly, but I know them as constantly talking about her. Every single fucking day. And then they had the nerve, some have the nerve to say, I don't talk about her. I don't talk about Molly. Yeah, okay. Not only do you talk about her and you're lying and saying you don't, you're bringing up stuff that happened 5 years ago that you're still butthurt about. Get over it. Life goes on. Move on. Move on. You will feel better inside if you just moved on. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let nobody bully me and tell me that I shouldn't be here. I deserve to be here like anybody does. Anybody. I'm not up here scamming people, doxing people, doing real life on people. I ain't doing none of that stuff. None of it. I'm only responding. I don't just hit the live button and just talk about people. I'm responding to what they're saying about me. Barnyard. I don't just hit the live button and let anybody come up and say shit. I'm responding to what these people are saying about me, including you. Just stop wasting your breath. I'm friends with her. I'm not going anywhere. We're good. Just leave it alone. I'm going to be me regardless. And if you don't like me, like I said, then stop. Don't be in my chat and listen to my boring chat. Then don't listen to it. I'd rather you not. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here for 6 hours and listen to somebody talk nonsense. That's not going to happen. But when I was at work today and I was taking a little break, I decided to go in and see, why. I guess out of curiosity. Go in and see what a certain somebody was saying, and I was reading the chat, And Mitten Mama. Hi, honey. Hi, Mitten Mama. I saw what you had to say earlier about me. They were mad because Molly pays you attention. Right? Exactly. Why would don't tell me what is and is not meant for me? Shit. You like I said, you don't know me. Good old Mitten Mama. Still running the mouth. Still running the mouth. Mitten Mama. What am I actually lying about? Be a little specific of telling me what I'm lying about. Because the things that I said about you are 100% the truth with facts, with proof. Because I do have the screenshots. Do you want me to put them out so everybody can see them? Or are you just going to stop? And just say sorry to Navy vet for disrespecting her when she said not one thing to you. Not one thing. 100% you deserve to be here like anyone else. The right to be here in the channel, up to you. If people don't like Molly and don't watch it, I wish Molly would come back on here. Molly will be back, Sabrina. She will be back in due time. In due time. Sooner than you think. No, Navy vet, you weren't disrespectful to nobody. You were very, very respectful. Yes. Thank you, AK-47. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you, Queen. Yes, Pom Pom, Mitten Mama. You know, Mitten Mama, you know, I was told to leave her alone because she's such a sweetheart. I thought she was a sweetheart too when I first started talking to her. She was so down for Molly. She would tell me things like, "We need to stick together, and we need to, all stick together as one family for Molly and support her with all these people that talk about her." It's hard for me to trust people, new people, but I could tell that you're good people, Jill. I think she even told me that she's bought back when Marissa needed one of those chairs that lift up for her mother. That's around the time when I started talking to her. It started off as emails. Then she got my number and we talked. I believe she said she went and picked out the chair and helped pay for it. Come to find out that wasn't true, but yeah. But I have the text to prove it if she keeps on saying that I'm lying. Let's see. That Mitten Mama inserts herself everywhere. She really should keep her nose out of stuff and knows nothing about. Does she want her skin? Exactly. You're sitting there running your mouth saying I'm lying and I'm not. I'm totally telling the truth. Did you or did you not put me in 597,000 group chats? Because you did, among with many others. And you were talking about Marissa very badly in those texts. Marissa found out about it and she dropped you. I only said Julia was my friend and I'm in Patreon of Molly's. I can't stay and support this or listen to anyone trashing them. Yeah, that's what she said. And then she turned around and gave you the emoji finger and then told you to go give that to Molly. For what? Nobody asked you at all. So you don't want me to put the text out, because if I put the text out, then there's going to be other things in that text that people are going to know, and you know, you're not going to want to. You don't want that. Don't sit here and say that I was lying. You straight up talked about her. She found out, called you out. You turned around, called Justin, and told Justin that these things were said, but then you blamed it on me and a couple other people. Some people are still around, some people are not. That's what you did. You started stuff with a Dizzle too, twice, and then now you're in here jumping all over the all. You're everywhere where they talk about Molly. If they're talking about Molly, Mitten Mom is there, telling her whack ass story. Well, Molly dropped me because, like, hey DC, hey Earth Angel, nice to see you guys. How are you? Good evening. No, I never said a word about Mitten Mom. But now, like after she said that about Marissa doesn't want to come up because she got her supplies last night. She told every single line she could about MM last night. Marissa knows that. Cool. How would you know that Marissa got her supply last night? You the supplier? You idiot. Put sport on toast. This is it. I mean, possum toast. What am I saying? Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Alright. Everything seems to be fusion, so it seems to reason if people participate in the regular skin. Yeah. I, I, I do got thick skin. It wasn't the fact. It didn't. It's not the fact that she. That I don't care what they have to say about me. Okay, they can say whatever they want about me. It's their opinion, and if they think that they knew me, whatever, whatever. The thing that got me was the more of it being hypocritical. Number one, because you're stating that you don't like it when you talk about somebody and they respond to it, and they threaten you with in their response, and they are ignorant to you and talk about your teeth. In the same breath, you called me some kind of special dumb, and you did it quite a few times today. I've heard. You don't get to say that that's ignorant and they shouldn't do it when you're doing it to people that you don't know. And when you use them type of words, people can be offended by it. I don't care that. First of all, I don't think anybody should be talking about anybody. Me, Molly, Laura. Nobody should be talking about anybody. If you don't like someone, then just don't watch them. Don't talk about them. Don't do this back and forth stuff. Like, for what? Just a minute, guys, so I can answer this text. Oh, Toast, it's okay. I didn't say you said anything. I'm just saying, I just think this whole, I just have different beliefs than people, basically, what it comes down to. And I thought that if I would talk about, you know, the name calling and the going real life on people and the scams and the bullying and the harassment and the talking about somebody every single day over and over and over again. I thought if I said something, some people will see it the way I see it. It's just, why can't we just all have some sort of respect for one another and just make your own content instead of making people your content over and over again? I mean, I'm her friend. I know more about her from you guys, not saying that it's true, but then I know from her. No, it is. I stopped talking about that, Toast. I first of all, I never talked about Gina. That's number one. Okay, that's number one. I never talked about Gina, me personally. Number two, the thing with Golden Gypsy is she did what she did, lied about it. I talked about it because everybody else was talking about other scams that she did, and then I let it be. She went panel hopping, going on other people's panels, telling lies. So of course, I'm going to stick up for myself. You're saying I'm a liar, and I approve. I'm gonna put it out there, point blank, period. Like, hello. And then she went on her merry little way after she went panel hopping, did her thing over there on Facebook. Nothing was said, not at all. A month goes by. She goes, hits the live button, and then talks about it. And then challenged me. Said, Jill, I challenge you to show proof that something with the mirror. So I posted the proof. 3 days later, she comes out with something else. God only knows what. I don't pay her any mind. And that's how it is. If she would have just kept it quiet, I would have kept it quiet too, but she didn't. She's been in and out, other people's chats talking about it, phone conversations with people talking about it, emails with people talking about it. She thinks that everybody she's talking to is a friend. That's the thing. You'll never know who's your friend and who's not, and what comes back to me. And to be honest with you, I bought something from her. I gave her money for something that was not delivered to me. That she said multiple times in text messages that she's going to be sending it out. Oh, I couldn't do it today. It was bad weather. Oh, something came up. Then it was this. Then it was that. It's yours. The mirror's yours, though. It's yours. I'm sending it next week. This was back in May. I still have not received it. It's August 2nd. So it happened to me. Exactly. Exactly. If you're going to keep bringing it up and talking about it and lies after lies and lies, of course somebody's going to tell their truth. It's only fair. You go on and you say you challenge me or something, and I have the proof. I'm going to put it out there. You asked me to do it. I was over here in my little boring channel having fun with the people that really do care and support me or not with dumb shit. She pressed the live button and went live and spoke my name. She did it, not me. Thank you. Thank you, Golden. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Should be allowed to befriend or support whomever they want. The platform is big enough for everyone. Exactly. There's so many people on this platform that, you know, you don't really need to watch people you don't like. If someone is not your cup of tea, then don't watch them. Thank you, Pom Pom. Thank you. I'm not perfect. I don't come up here with topics all the time. Yeah, I talk about the weather every now and then. Yeah, I might get silent here and there, because I'm dealing with something on this side. But what does it matter to you? Everyone else seems to be complaining about it, but the people that are here constantly. Sicilian Sweetie, welcome. How you doing? Exactly. Life with mommy, exactly. Because people caught her in her scams. Now she's trying to lie and blame everyone else. Correct. That's all it was about. No, you're not timed out no more. Toast, I don't wish no ill will on any of these people. Um, I can be an adult and say, I wish you the best. Best of luck to you. But I'm not going to sit here and keep going back and forth, responding to each other over Molly Golightly. It's not going to happen. And no one's going to tell me where I can and can't be on YouTube. No one's going to tell me who I'm friends with, and nobody's going to force me to pull me off of this platform. If I leave this platform, it's because I want to, not because somebody else told me to. What happens if you have a problem with someone on here? You go right, yeah, like we're all adults. You can talk it out. And if you need to, if you want to know something about me, instead of making up a story or believing what other people says, just ask me. I'll tell you the truth if I want you to know. Exactly. And not everybody's cup of tea. It is what it is. And that's fine. I guess those people thought that you were in here sticking up for her and not knowing that it's just not me. It's her too. I'm only responding to what she said. Did I go live about it when about the Navy vet situation when it first happened? Yeah, I did. Do I regret it? A little bit. What I don't regret is the fact that other people came forward too. And now people know that it truly is happening. Because, listen, before it even happened with Navy Vet, it happened to me with her first. She still had something that she was supposed to send me that she never sent out, that I gave her money for. I didn't bring that up. I never brought it up, and I still continued to be her friend. This just happened with Navy Vet. She's owed me something since May. But she kept on saying, if you want to get technical, no, you're lying about this. Like, what do you mean? You did it to me. I don't need to stop talking about Marissa. I will talk about Marissa as much as I want to talk about her. And like I said, she's more than welcome to come up. You can sit here and say all you want. She's bandivating. No, she's not. And I'm not the only channel that she goes on. She goes on others way more than she goes on mine. Way more. She was on somebody's today. A lot of these people in here came from Molly. These people are my friends. Stop letting her on, keep her off my channel. No. Hell no, I won't keep her off my channel. If she wants to come on every damn time I stream, she's more than welcome to. Just like anyone else. Keep her off my channel. I am 40, fucking about to be 42 years old. I'll let in on my panel whoever I want to be on my panel. Exactly, Jen. Exactly. Tell me who I can and can't have on my channel. Keep her off my channel. Get it though. That makes me want to put her on there more. She is my friend. Who cares? You don't have to watch it. Thank you, guys. No, you're fine, Jen. No worries. And Barnyard also told me, I believe, as soon as you, as long as you are going live and you're not monetized, then I'm going to talk about you. That's what she said. But she's still talking about me and I'm monetized. Why is she still talking about me? If you can talk about whoever you want on your channel, then that apply to other people's channels, because it looks. The thing is, Toast, they're talking about me because who I'm friends with. I don't talk about them. They talk about me. So when I hit the live button and I respond to what they're saying, I don't know these people at all. I'm new here. I don't know them. The only thing I know about them is that they talk about Marissa. And because I'm friends with her, they talk about me. I'm not the only one they talk about that's friends with her. I'll say that. But I'm one of the ones that they talk about because I have a channel. I don't know if this is your first time in my stream or watching me, but if you know, like, you can go back and watch some videos. I don't say nothing about nobody. And if I do, I address it and then I let it go. But if the other person is going to keep bringing it up and going into people's chats and going into people's emails to talk about it and phone calls about it and this, that, and third, and it comes back to me, I'm going to address it. I'm not just going to sit back and shut my mouth. But like I said last night, if I dropped Molly right now and said, no, not with her, don't want nothing to do with her, and I still was to go live, would they still be talking about me? Probably not. But as long as I support her and I allow her to be in my chat, to be on my panel, I'm friends with her. Like, as long as that, I'm the bad guy. Because I'm who I associate with. I'm the bad guy. They don't have any other reason not to like me because they don't know me. That's my point. No. Yeah, they're responding to me when I respond back to them. You get what I'm saying? So if someone talks about me, Toast, and I respond, and then they respond after I respond to them first bringing it up, they talked about me first. So I respond to them, and then they do another live about it. So what am I going to go live about it again so they can go live about it again? I refuse to keep doing that. It's a waste of time. But I'm not going to be bullied. I'm not going to be bullied and be told who I can and can't have on my page and whose chat I can be in, and I'm not going to be called dumb because for no apparent reason. I'm gonna talk about it. There's a lot that I ignored, a whole lot, a whole lot. But sometimes enough is enough. Jill, they still be talking about you saying that you are not Molly's friend. I know they're still saying I'm not friends anymore, and she was just on my panel telling me that I'm a beautiful person and that she loved me and she cared for me and she wishes me luck. And but we're not friends no more. Me and Dizzle are not friends no more either. Too. I heard that one too. She from the bushes, all the channels seem. And also just I'm not perfect either, and you know what? I've only been going live for the past 4 5 months. I've only been here for a year and a half, and honestly only watch a few channels. So I don't know. Like, I'm not into the whole. Not that I'm not into it. The whole true crime. It's just certain ones I can't handle. It's too upsetting to me. So I'm not. I started with the Dre McCray because that's somebody that I followed on Facebook. And that's how I found Molly. So that was interesting to me. I stuck around for Quentin Simon as much as it broke my heart. So all this is, I just and I was sick of people fighting and talking about each other and bullying, and I was sick of it. So I said, that's what I can do is just just go in and talk and get to know people and be there for one another. You never know what someone's going through that day. Discuss whatever is on our minds, is the place. Exactly. Thank you, real me too. Thank you. I know, right, Navy vet? You're the only one that supports me too. Navy vet, you're the only one. Yeah, Adizza was just here. She just texted me. She's laying down because she's exhausted from work. Everyone's my friend. I probably at least talked to majority of everyone, whether it was just an email, a text, a phone call, a FaceTime, and I like that. And then if anybody else wants to get a hold of me, send me an email. We'll talk. I love talking to you guys. Love it. The quitting case was hard. It was heartbreaking. Yeah, I there was times that I couldn't listen anymore or watch, but that's just how I am. I've always been that way. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to watch things like that. It's so sad and depressed. I don't like that type of stuff. Yes, let's lift each other up. Absolutely. Just all have some type of mutual respect for one another. Even if they're not your cup of tea, just have some respect. I mean, shit. Still saying that Molly is not with her husband and kid. They don't live there. She didn't raise her kid. I don't get it. Then what are they there for every day? Why does he have a closet? Why does Jake there? Like, I just don't get it. What makes it? And if it was true, whether it's Molly that is separated, just say if it was true, which it's not, hypothetically just saying, what does it matter? If anything, you should feel bad that a family is broken. Why keep saying it and putting it down like it's something funny or that was the first time I saw Molly in action. Me too, Pom Pom. Me too. It was my first time too. Although I did catch up on older videos when I first started watching her. I got through a good amount of them. There's some that I didn't, but me being in the chat and being a member and a Patreon, a friend, this was my first time seeing her in action. Yes. These banner channels need to grow. That's right, Navy. It's just, why is Molly's family life? Yeah, exactly. They complain about their privacy being talked about. but they're talking about other people's. It just doesn't make sense. And again, I'm only human. Of course, I can only take so much. Do I care? Like I said, I don't care what they're saying. It's this why they're saying it, and it's why are they saying it? Why are they like they don't know me? I guess it is. It shouldn't just be. There's some things that just shouldn't be talked about. That's it. Is a problem. Absolutely, beautiful. Mom has always been good to me. In fact, she's been good to a lot of us, and we can support her. Period. Exactly. Hey, Easy. Hey, Tony. How are you? Yeah, subs do like drama. Yeah, I see people making a lot of money over drama. A lot of money. And I've always said I didn't want to do it, and if they want to call this drama, then so be it. But I'm just sticking up for myself, basically. And I'm gonna. How are you, Tony? And I'm gonna call out what it is, and that's just it. You know, people are saying, "Oh, Barnyard was like, nobody cares about you. Nobody talks about you. How do you know? How do you know that nobody cares about me and talks about me? Do you watch everybody? Do you watch everyone's where they make comments? Whose chat they make comments in? Whose channel they're making content comments in under what video? Are you looking at my comments on my stuff? Like, how do you know? Just because you don't hear it or see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I'm not just coming up here and talking about it just for the fuck of it. I'm not making it up. Cecilia Sweet, that's so funny. Exactly. I mean, some of the comments are absolutely ridiculous. It's like, where the fuck did you come up with that story? Like, did you get it off of Lifetime or a soap opera? Like, nobody, like, uh, if you guys knew some of the comments that I get and I have to erase, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's unbelievable. People tell me that I've had one comment that told me to go off myself. I had comments that said, "Oh, I'm not making any money." Somebody literally came into my comments and said, "I don't hear you thanking anyone for anything, so I guess you're not making anything. Did you think you were? Did you think you were going to be Molly? Like, come on." The things that they say is just like, it is sad. This Barnyard person is irrelevant. I don't watch her. Yeah, she was. And it's just like, she's always like, well, let me tell you something, Jelly Bean. Let me tell you something. I don't need you to tell me anything. I'm trying to give you advice. I don't want your advice. You're just another, and I'm proud to be a Molly simp. If that's what you're going to call me, then I'm proud to be it. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time out. Sure, you can ask a question. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, easy. You saw it, right? You saw it, right? I mean, now, and they're talking about subs. Like, why are you talking about court? What does court? What did court do? Thank you, Navy Vet. Thank you. I got people requesting money from me in Venmo and Cash App. I got people sending me scams. Do you think it's okay to dox people? Film a little girl in church. Are you speaking about the rumor that Molly? About Molly? No, that's not what happened. If it was to happen, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't support that. Um, Now if somebody that I know did that and they regretted it and learned a lesson from it, of course, people make mistakes, but that wasn't done. Hateful people with miserable lives. Exactly. Yeah. It's not what happened at all. But because everybody says it, then it did. It's like, you're back from dinner, Ryan. You have some soup. Are you feeling better? My brother Ryan, guys, today texted me this morning and said he stayed home from work because he wasn't feeling good. I know. Marissa would never hurt a child. Like, and that's sad that you think that she would. Or dox that child. Ugh. That's no. No. Exactly, Queen. Yes. Life is too short. I ain't wasting my time. Guess what I had for supper? You had tomato soup. You told us already, Ryan. Ryan, did you think anything about making a Amazon wish list? I had an Amazon. Everybody asked me to make an Amazon wish list before, and I did, and I took it down and got rid of it because people were talking about it, and I know I shouldn't have did it. I should have just kept it up. People are asking me to make another one. I'm debating to make one or not. I don't even know how to make one, to tell you the truth. I was in court all day, so I missed all the drama on these YouTube streets. I have to catch up. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. Good. Do you feel better, Ryan? Put it back up. I got rid of it totally. I would have to totally make a new one. Yeah, I would love to send Ryan a gift too. I would love, Ryan, if I can help you make a wish list. And this way you won't have to give nobody your information. It will automatically come to you, Ryan. I can call you later and we can talk about it, or whenever you have time to explain it better to you. Your birthday's coming soon. Okay, Navy. You know how to do it, Queen? I really don't know how to. So I would need to learn before I teach Ryan. I've never even ordered anything from Amazon. I never did. I I have like asked other people to order me something from Amazon, but me personally, because I don't know, I just never did it before. Plus, every cent I make, I'm saving. So I'm going to text you some pics from our hiking this weekend, but don't worry about checking them, even responding right now. No, no worries. Okay, and I will check it out. I definitely will. We love you too, Ryan. We do. Real, yeah. I mean, I see people all the time. My neighbors every day they get packages. Amazon's like family. This is the problem, getting timed out for asking a question. It did happen. I watched it live. Well, it just seems to me that those that dislike Marissa are the ones that said that it happens. Those that don't dislike Marissa are the ones that say it doesn't happen. I'm sure if it happened and she was that type of person, she wouldn't have any supporters. It didn't happen. I saw it too. It did not happen. Damn. Let me tell you something too. In my opinion, if certain things were true that they say about Molly, in my opinion, if they were true, I've seen a lot worse to this very day, to this very minute. Because they threw kind of all us asking questions because I can't see that you're getting timed out. Honestly, I don't time them out. Let me see what their question is, and if I can answer it, I'll answer it. If I don't know the answer, maybe somebody in the chat could answer it. You're answering the question, that's fine. But if you're gonna, I just don't want the disrespectful calling people like names and stuff like that. That's what I don't want. Hey, Dizzle. Oh, you're here. We're friends. You're here. And you're a member. And you upgraded too. Thank you. My non existent friend. When they were saying that me and you had an argument and so did me and Marissa, like you guys are not my friends anymore. We're no longer friends. You know that. if that's what you, if you feel that it happened, and then I guess you feel that it happened. I personally know that it didn't happen. I saw it. Others are in here saw it. It was how long ago? Jen, did you see that message that just went up? Jilly just became a hate channel. You will grow that way. Take advantage of it. I don't know, sucks, but hey, I hear you. And people worried about who unfriends it. I know. It's true, Dizzle. I was just saying it. Like some of the comments that I had to erase are just out of like crazy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. You saw it live. I saw the video. It was the same. It was the same thing, different times. I even if I didn't see it, I wouldn't believe it. That's you know, she's not that type of person at all. I believe that you saw what you saw. You have the right to your own opinion. I'm just asking Lacey to move on. Yeah, that's all. You asked a question. I gave you my answer. You asked me if I would support someone like that. I told you my answer, so we'll just go on from there. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta stop not talking and reading because when I read messages and stuff in the chat, I tend to stop talking, and when I do, people have something to say about that. Like talk, say something. The other day, I was sitting outside on the porch, um, streaming, and there must have been like someone who passed away that was a part of like a bicycle crew or something, and they all drove because they were all wearing the same shirt, and I saw the back of it in memory, and so I figure it's for like someone who passed, and um there was a good amount, and they were so loud. They were driving those. They were either on a bike or what are those doom buggy looking things, and it was so loud that I put it on mute so it wouldn't interfere with anybody's ears. Like, and somebody even said something about that, the background noise, because they said it sounded like a parade and da, 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 da. Whether I was sitting outside or sitting in the house, in the living room, on the couch with the windows wide open, you still would have heard it. It would have made a difference. You go live in your car, I go live on my porch. And why is that a problem? Exactly. I just don't get it, but it is what it is. I just never claimed that Marissa was perfect. I never claimed that she never did something that I disliked. Uh, no one's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. She's my friend. She treats me with respect. She cares for me. I can tell. She's helped me a couple of times in different ways. I like her. I love her. Thank you, Carla. Exactly, Pom Pom. Nobody is. Yeah, Dizzle. I was trying to look for. You know what? I wish I could get back the messages that I erased. I wish I can get them back to read them to you guys. Some of the things, comments people say to me, they will blow your mind. Some are, you know, the same things that other people say, that I e-bag and all that stuff. I don't see it, but hey, I ain't ashamed to say that I started my channel as a side hustle, hoping to make some extra money. I'll be the first one to say it. Just like everyone else, you know, is doing it to make money. I did it too. Um, I didn't expect to blow up. I didn't expect to be no. I don't want to be no other creator. I just want to be me. And I know that I haven't been here long. I haven't paid my dues and whatnot. But there's nothing wrong with me doing it and trying to make an extra income to support myself. If that makes me an e-beggar, then I guess I'm an e-beggar. Would never hurt a child. She's not a weirdo, unlike most people. Yep. Guilty of pedo. Yep. Wait. Yeah, she was respectful though. She was respectful. I wouldn't rock with what went on with anyone. I've seen him glad to do laundry the usual. Almost got smacked. Queen, I'm going live tonight. You going live tonight, Ryan? That's awesome. You're gonna be singing. I have a great channel and a safe space for everyone to come to, Julie Bean. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I'm just praying that that people don't go after anyone in here because you guys support me. I wouldn't want that to happen. To me, what happens to me on a daily basis, I don't want, because I support Molly. I don't want it to happen to any of you guys by supporting me. Thank you, Carla. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you for being respectful. Thank you. Year. Hey, Dizzle, can I ask you a question? Let me read Sabrina's first. I want to ask you a question. It does all. I'm off now. Got things to do. Keep being you, and you don't let the haters get you. I will pop in again. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Sabrina. Thank you. You have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your night and week. Um, Dizzle. Yes. What was that? So I was talking about Mitten Mama earlier. Okay. I need to ask you a question. I need you to. My memory is a little foggy right now. So she was in chat today, someone's chat today, saying I was lying about what, I don't know. And I said the truth. She was in a chat running her mouth. She got caught running her mouth. Marissa called her out, and that was that. Correct? Then she went to Justin and tried to blame it on everyone but us. You're the one. You're the one that hold on, I'm reading something. Hold on. You had a problem with her too, a few times, once or twice, correct? Because I knew you had was doing some business with her. Thank you. I was actually reading a text though. Yeah. I don't know what she's claiming I'm lying about, but the reason I'm bringing her up is because the other night Navy vet went into a chat and was very respectful to anyone, didn't say a word to no one, not one person. Mitten Mama got real disrespectful to her and gave her the finger emoji and then told her to give the finger to Marissa too. And I said, don't ever disrespect a 69-year-old disabled vet again by giving them the finger when they said nothing to you. Exactly. You were great friends with her, right? Just like me. And we were both in 597,000 different group chats, correct? Without asking. Yes, Ryan, we love you. You mean a lot to us. Exactly, easy. Backstabbing is the truth. These people will learn. Watch. She was nice to me. I thought she was my friend too. Until I saw her just talking about everyone. She talked about all her friends. Then she was over there with Ski Mask because he was like a son to her. Yeah, a lot of people got mad because she added everybody in group text. Like, you don't give people's phone numbers out like that. Yes, do you think the Chiefs are going to go to the Super Bowl? I don't know anything about no football, Ryan. I'm sorry. You don't have to worry about that, right? Don't worry about that. And mom is just mad she got caught. Exactly. Didn't like the way she came at Navy Vet. That's all. So I said something to her. It was disrespectful. She didn't say nothing to you.
Can you hear me now?
But now she's out here. Yeah.
Okay.
Now she's out here saying I'm lying. That what are you trying to say? That you didn't talk shit about Marissa in a group message behind her back? You did. I have the screenshots.
Okay. So Mint Mama and I think I found Molly first and Mint Mama right after me. So I think that I was a mod already when she came in.
Mm-hmm.
We vibed a little bit. We talked. We started talking. Started building a friendship. I noticed early on that she was real heavy with the wrench, and she would time people out and do all kinds of weird shit, just based on her own feelings and not
Uh huh.
really anything else. And I think it was a power trip thing for her, honestly. She liked the feeling of having that wrench and she felt like she had some kind of power. And so she would just time motherfuckers out like crazy. So, but whatever, that's not my business. I didn't say nothing about it. We had a friendship. We talked almost every single day. We had conversations where we cried to each other about our faith and about our upbringing. Um, and we had conversations about this YouTube shit. And I told her, I said, please don't, just like I told you, Jilly, please don't ever, ever, ever have a problem with me and don't come to me directly because I promise we can figure it out, whatever it is. So
Mm-hmm. I agree.
if you hear something or somebody sends you something and it involves me and it's gonna take away from our friendship or put a wedge
Mm-hmm.
in between whatever, then come to me and let's talk about it. Because I have
Right.
no fucking problem telling anybody anything to their fucking face. Okay,
Right.
so I said if anybody ever says, well, A Dizzle said this about you or whatever, I told her it's not true because I will tell you to your face if I have a problem. So I said, don't let this YouTube shit come between our friendships because
Yeah.
keep in mind, this was coming off of the cuffs of the whole Amber shit where I was completely heartbroken and
Mm-hmm.
completely fucked off for no reason, right? So I was hurting and I told her, please don't do this to me. I'm a good person. I'm a loyal person. I'm a solid person and I'm not going to do you wrong. Don't do me wrong.
Yep.
So we had an agreement that she wasn't going to do that she wasn't gonna, and then every time she came to me about an issue that she had with Molly or that she felt like Molly had with her,
Right.
that's what it was mostly. She never like came to me and was like Molly this and Molly that and no, you know, never, not once. But she would tell me like, I think Molly's upset with me about this, or do you think Molly's mad at me because she didn't respond to this, or you know, just shit like that. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure if she had a problem with you, she would tell you. You know, like I don't. She doesn't really play games, so
Right.
you know, I would reassure her all the time. You're like, no, I think you're tripping. You know, if anything, just call her. Just pick up the
Exactly.
phone and
Yeah.
call her. Stop texting. Just call her. You know, maybe it's a phone conversation and not a text conversation. So and then I got into business with her, and then she asked me to do her logo, or not her logo, her merch. So I did her merch, and right as I was finishing up her merch, I found out all the shit that she was doing behind the scenes, and Marissa called me one morning, and she told me that she had all these group chats where she was talking all kinds of shit, mad shit about everybody.
Yep.
And I said, "Are you fucking serious?" Because I'm not in any of those group chats. None of them. Because she knew that if she added me to any of that fuckery, that I wasn't going for it.
But she added you to one, remember? Because that's how I found you.
Yeah, just that one, just that first one.
Mm-hmm.
But so that first one was made. And I think what happened was she figured out that she had a group chat full of women that weren't going to participate in her fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
because she had like Snow White in there, and Snow White kind of got pissed off about adding her to a group chat without her knowledge, and then she knew me off top. I'm not going to sit there and talk shit about a whole bunch of people, and I'm not going to sit there and talk shit about Molly ever.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to allow that to happen. So she made all these fucking group chats with all these people and talked all kinds of shit about I don't even know who. I've never even seen these screenshots. So all I know is what Molly told me, and she
Right.
called me, and I was shocked. I was completely shocked, and I was like speechless. And I said, "Oh my God, I got this business with her." And I'm like, let me get her shit out the door, and then I'm done with the bitch, you know, like I'm done. I'm not doing that. I have a lot of respect for Molly, and I love Molly, and she's my friend, and I don't fucking do shit like that to my friends. So I told Molly that, and then she tried to fire me. She tried to fire me. She's like, "We will not be using you anymore." I'm like, "Bitch, ain't nobody gonna work with you. I don't want to work with you. You thought I was gonna still work with you and take your money? Hell nah." And so then she bitched about me not sending her the remainder of her shit, which was only like a few screen prints. I sent it all back to her, but she got the discount. She got a homie hookup, so it doesn't matter to begin with.
Right.
That shit's mine. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got the homie discount anyway, so that shit's mine, and I'm not going out of my way to do anything for you, bitch, because what the fuck? You just put me in a terrible situation. Now, now you want me? Now I'm supposed to like choose you over Molly? Get the fuck out of here! When you literally have made group chats specifically to talk about the people that you're smiling in their face to. I don't want nobody like that in my life. So yeah, she had the nerve to text me and try to fire me because of whatever reason, because I chose Molly over her, and I don't know what she thought was going to happen. You know, so that's pretty much what it is. So Mitt Mama, shut your fucking dumb ass up, bro.
Yeah,
Shut your
and all I said at first about Mitten was that was so disrespectful of you giving Navy Vet the finger when she did nothing to you at all, and then giving the finger, telling Navy Vet to go give this to Marissa. Like,
yeah, she did that because she wants some attention. She did that because she wants some attention, because she knows how protective we are of Navy Vet and how much we fucking are solid. And no matter what the fucking internet says or YouTube says about Molly's people, okay, y'all been fucking talking shit for a year, and we're still here solid. We're still here solid, and we're still here fucking with each other, and we're still here caring for each other and protecting each other and sticking up for each other. So she saw that we went to bat for Navy Vet, and she wanted her stupid ass to get some attention. So she said that to Navy Vet because she knew we were going to jump on her ass.
Yeah, because I didn't do nothing to her at all. At all. I even bought her sausage before.
Nobody did nothing to that dumbass girl. Nobody did.
She tried to tell me to tell me to stay out of Bomb's chat because Bomb doxed her. No, she didn't.
The only problems that Mitten Mama had on YouTube, or has on YouTube, or will have in the future on YouTube is her own fucking fault. She brought all this shit on herself. She stirred the pot. Everything was fine. Nobody did nothing to her. No. You know what I mean? Nobody did shit. Nobody was mad at her. Nobody talked about her. Molly wasn't mad at her. Molly never talked shit about her. It was no kind of conspiracy against Mitten Mama at all. She created this entire shitstorm herself for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
So whatever comes with it now, of course she's gonna say, "Oh, you're a liar. You're this and you're this and that," because it's all her own fault.
Like
it's all her own fault.
I've been in numerous of chats that she was in there too. Did not be disrespectful, say nothing to her. Never did.
I've only a couple times I've been in there with her, and she won't say nothing directly to me, but she says things so that she knows that I see them. Like I give a fuck.
But I'm such a bad person. I'm a liar. But you text me to give me warnings about people, though. Like you care. Like you cared.
Shit, you should be warning people about you. Should be warning people about yourself, bitch.
Yeah,
like warn people about yourself. Hey, hey guys, I'm Mint Mama. I have a fucking whack ass cooking show, and I like to stir up shit. So there's your warning.
Yeah, like don't talk about me and tell me that I'm lying. Like, no, I didn't. I know now you're lying because no, I didn't lie, and I didn't say anything about you. All I said was just you owe Navy Vet an apology because you just snapped on her for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
And now because I said that, you just see her in people's chats and other people too. I ain't gonna mention anybody's name. Other people too, but it is what it is. Don't sit there and act like I was. Look, I was respectful. I just said I couldn't listen or watch anyone trashing Jilly. She's my friend, or Molly. I'm in her Patreon, and that's when she did it. That's all Navy Vet said right there.
Navy Vet has never done anything to anyone.
I took a picture of it. I know what it looks like.
Never done anything to anyone. So she's mad because we're continuing to support Molly like we did before she was even fucking brought in the picture. Like, get out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get your fucking entitled, stupid, bitter fucking ass out of here, okay?
Yeah,
Stop.
it's like, what the
Stop
heck?
it. Stop it.
And I was told, oh, leave her alone. She's a sweetheart. Well, if how am I going? Why? Look, she's gonna sit there and talk about me. I'm gonna say something back. Like,
yeah, for sure. You have every right to.
Is what it is. Am I going to go on it for five years?
No.
I'm saying it now, and then I'm leaving it alone. But I do have the text if that's the way she wants to go. If she wants to roll it out and saying I'm lying about these texts of her trashing people, then I would put them out. But
yeah,
it's up to her.
Yeah. That's the fucking problem, man. Is people want to throw stones, throw shit in your direction, and hit you with all kinds of shit. And then as soon as you turn around and get ready to hit them back with something, they want to cry victim and act like they didn't do nothing to deserve it. What do you think this is? We're all grown here.
Yeah.
Okay? We are all grown here. You're going to come at me, I'm going to come back at you. That's human nature, bro.
Yeah, because I had Laura on my panel a few months ago when I first started streaming. And I guess right when I ended that live, she must have been watching because she texted me and said something about watching you have in your circle. Don't trust anybody because I had to learn the hard way, believe me.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
And then she told Snow White that...
If anything, bitch, you taught us not to trust anybody on here.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
She went back and told Snow White that we talked it out and we worked the things out and we were cool. And I was like, wait, what? No, we did not. Because Snow told me that, and I was like, no.
The freaking nerve of people, I swear. You're gonna text Jilly and tell her to be careful who she allows on panel. Yeah. Look who's talking. Like, for real? For real, man?
You're everywhere where they're talking about Molly. That's where you are. You'll find you there. And
but look what happened, though. Look what happened. She had a whole ass friendship with me, right?
Yeah.
And from what I understand and from what she told me, she was the closest with me out of everybody, right? We had a friendship like me and you had a friendship. I have a friendship. We were close. We talked often, every day sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know you were doing none of that shit. So who shouldn't we trust now? Mint Mama? Yvonne?
Yes.
Who shouldn't we trust? Who shouldn't we trust? You, honey. You. You're the one that's shown untrustworthy characteristics. You.
Yeah, like other... Listen. I don't know if she ever talked about me in those group chat. I couldn't imagine how many she had. She probably did because she's talked about a lot of people.
She talked to me about you, or she tried to.
Yeah,
she tried to talk to me, but I didn't know you then, and I wasn't going for it because I don't.
Same type of thing happened.
My response is always like this. Dang.
People saying it. So
my response is this, Jilly. When people come at me and try to get me to like shit talk other people that I don't even know about, that haven't even crossed my radar yet, that have never said nothing to me or anything, and it has nothing to do with me, I go, dang. That's my response. That was my response to her. I can guarantee it. It was dang or oh shoot or
Yeah.
something just like okay, like I don't care,
Yeah.
And then she was constantly looking for somebody to beef with.
Yeah. And she was sweet. She was sweet to me. And then it's just I didn't like the whole shit talking. I'm not in high school. I didn't like that. Other than that, like I can't. There's nothing I could really say about her. I didn't know her for that long. Don't
Me and her
don't
had
twist it.
we had one falling out before.
It was like 2 months tops. 2 months tops.
We had one falling out before. It wasn't really a major falling out, but she had tried to check me about supporting Flava.
Yeah, she did that with me. Supporting Bomb. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, girl, don't fucking. I'm like, no, you're not gonna tell me who I can watch. I've already spoke to Molly about this. You know what I mean? Of course, I checked with my friend. Of course I checked with Molly. Of course, I saw the video and saw her literally say, "I'm cool with Flava. Flava's fine." Me and Flava have squashed it. I saw the video of Flava apologizing to Molly. So yeah, I went and supported her and watched her live because Molly said it was fine to do that. And then she tried to get at me foul, and I'm like, okay, bye. You're gonna tell me how the fuck to run my life and what to do. I'm not a child. And so after that though, I think after the Snaz and Amber stuff with me, she she came and she's like, I'm so sorry that happened to you, and that shouldn't have happened. That was terrible. They're so disgusting. Like, this is so terrible. And like, that's when our friendship like rekindled. I just kind of let go of that shit. I'm like, okay, well, we can just let go of that. Whatever, it's fine.
Right.
Not a big deal. Whatever. Let's move on. And then this shit hit me like it completely shocked me. It really did. I didn't think. I knew she was. I knew she was. I knew she was kind of attention seeking. I knew she was kind of insecure, and I knew she was looking for beef. I knew that, right? But I just tried to ignore it. But I didn't know she was going to those lengths of like making group chats and all that shit. I didn't know that, and I didn't know that she was bad mouthing Molly like that because I never would have done business with her. I never would have continued to be her friend. I would have never tried to build a relationship. If I would have known that was happening, I would not have even been around that girl.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
You,
I just I got to my destination, so I have to hop off. I love you.
I love you too. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I love beef. What? Where did that come from? I'm going back to the stepped up and honestly moved on. Yeah, like at one point she told me that she paid for Marissa's or put up for or something about a chair for Molly's mom. Apparently all she did was send her a link and Marissa paid for it. That's it. So it's crazy. Exactly. All I said was for her to stop being disrespectful to Navy vet, and that was it. That was it. Now I go in people's chats and she's saying Joey this, Joey that, Marissa this, Marissa that, and so now it's like the latest one I saw today of her saying that I was a liar and I'm not a liar. It happened. It's the truth. Marissa saw it with her own eyes. Everyone that was in the chat but her saw it. And other people didn't even know what was going on. She was blaming other people, and these people didn't even know that were going on. I had to tell them. Molly, where you be, girl? She's watching her Tom Cruise. She ain't got no time for this. She's with her son. Chilling, watching movies. So that is that. And I won't be talking about it no more. I don't need to talk about it for. Yeah, she was live today. Yep. Yep. I missed it. I was working at that time. So I missed it. Exactly. It is all. Did you what? You're gonna have to tell me what. That's why I called you earlier. I want to see what happened with that. What you told me yesterday. Wait, I think she went live twice today because I think yeah, she went live twice today. I think I missed them both. One was really really early in the morning, and then one was like earlier in the afternoon, and I missed it. Jen, no way. Well, you thought that with one thing I sent you to last night. You thought it was me. I know, easy. I, uh, I couldn't. I couldn't. There was no way. Navy vet was lost. She was like, and she came in talking like she would talk to us in this chat, and then she realized, and then someone said, "Oh, we don't do disrespectful here," and Navy said, "I ain't disrespecting nobody unless I'm disrespected," you know. And then they just kept going and talking about me and Molly. And then she said, "All right, I gotta go, guys. This isn't." There were some that were very sweet and nice to her and respectful, welcoming. But then you had her like, "Here's the finger," and then give this one to Molly. Like, give it to yourself. Heaven forbid people create their own content. Exactly. I'm gonna have her on here again, just Marissa again, to give me the rundown of everyone. I don't know who all these people are. I really don't. But I know one thing: you're not going to leave me comments worrying about how much money I make or who I can and can't have on my panel or who I'm friends with. You're not gonna bully. It's not gonna happen. That's like me going to them, telling them, "All right, don't stop talking about Molly." So to the person that came in here and said, "Stay in your own lane and keep Molly off your channel." How about this? How about they keep Molly out their mouths, and then we'll see what we can make happen. This Queen, I just ignored it way too long. Like sometimes I just gotta speak up, you know. And now that I speak up, oh, I'm dumb and uneducated, and I'm this, I'm that, I'm this and that because I spoke up for myself. Shit. I don't know. I don't know. But I ain't gonna care anymore. It is what it is. You wanna waste your life and be that person that keeps talking about someone, then I guess that's what you're going to do. I can't do anything about it. If they can confront you in jail, Lord, they can stir it up. Me too. Me too. And like when I first came to YouTube, like I was like, oh shit, I never knew this type of shit existed. And then so many people are so sweet, and then bam, some turned on you. Some who thought I was cool aren't cool anymore, and just all this disgusting. Ugh. But once I get the ball rolling and I get in my new spot, and I'm watch. I'm going to be making a lot of different type of content. People are going to be shocked about it, but I'm always going to stay true to myself. I'm always going to stick up for what's right and what's wrong, and keep being me. I don't believe they know what a genuine friendship are. Neither do I. A lot of them I don't. It's always that attack, 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 attack. Like, Thank you, Queen. You're so sweet. You don't even know I'm on my way to rich and fame. And you're taking me with you. Yes, ma'am. But I'm gonna probably log off for the night, get some sleep, watch my Real House of what am I watching? Real House of Orange County is on tonight. Well, I have it taped. Of course. No one forget Jen. But thank you for listening to me. I'm sorry that some people had a really hard, long night and didn't sleep well, but I slept pretty well. I'm good. Thank you for being here, guys. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks again. God bless and good night.